Good morning, everybody. Thanks for watching my videos. I really truly appreciate the support. And a number of people have told me, I do watch your videos. A lot of people don't necessarily comment on them, but honestly, it helps me to understand that people are watching them, even though they may not say anything, and hopefully they are a blessing to you. I just want to give you a little story that happened today so that you can understand the power of your prayers and your intentions and how it works in real life, right? Because I personally learn very much better by having examples. So on the way into work today, I was praying as I always do on the way in, and I said, please help me to understand what message that I need to present today on my video that's going to be in the highest and best good of not just me, but also the people that are going to be blessed by watching this cast today. So the other things I was kind of thinking about in conjunction with that is I had a meeting with my personal mentor yesterday, which is amazing. Everybody should have somebody that they can go to kind of bounce things off of that is not judgmental and only has your highest good in mind. So even people like me, all of us need somebody to be able to do that with, right? And I remember having this conversation with her about, the experiences that I need to do to continue to move myself in a direction of moving as a spiritual leader. And I have always been a therapist. 30 years I've been a mental health therapist. So I've always been a healer, right? And that is where my knowledge is, that is where my experiences are, and that is where I feel confident that I can help people transform. I work with couples, all those sorts of things. That is where my confidence is. So it's very difficult for me to now transition. I'm still doing all those same things, but I'm able to add some additional modalities, this spirituality piece, using the spiritual realm and the higher levels, the angels and that kind of thing. And also to be able to provide messages for spirit and that sort of thing, to be able to teach people and pass those messages on. That's an amazing role that I really relish. It's not necessarily a newer role for me because I feel like I've always done that, even if I didn't necessarily understand that that's what I was doing, right? But now I'm doing it purposely. And so I have to learn pieces that I was not necessarily aware of. So now at my age and being owning a healing center and being in the place that I am a licensed therapist, now I find myself sort of, when I come to mediumship groups and that sort of thing, I'm like in this place where I'm just learning all these pieces. So it's very difficult after you've gotten to this place in your life to sort of, I don't want to call it starting at the bottom, because it's not starting at the bottom for sure. It's adding new pieces, but sometimes my ego wants to say, I feel like I'm starting at the bottom. And that's kind of difficult for me because my ego wants to say, you already know all this stuff. Do you really want to kind of be back in your early 20s when you're just getting into a place, so I have to kind of fight the urge to put that aside, or fight the urge to have that take over, right? And put that aside and say, you're adding new pieces. You're still doing what you've always done. And so that was something that kind of came up for me, that I, in my my group, my mentorship last night was like, I'm going to be adding pieces, and people don't know me as this person. So that's going to take some time to develop that and have other people understand, one, that I do it, and then two, that I'm somebody that they can come to as a leader in that that area, and to be taught by me. And then I have to understand it and appreciate it myself, that I am able to do that and I'm equipped and I'm qualified. And so the mindset is a big piece of it. So I'll parlay this into today, because the lesson that I need to learn is also the lesson that whoever watches my videos needs to learn. And that's the law of attraction. So let me tell you what happened. I came in and I shuffled my deck of angel and oracle cards that I'm very attached to. And I shuffled them, and you always have to put your intent out there. What do you want? So I said to my angels, please help me, show me a card that helps me to understand the message that I need to deliver today to the people who are going to be attracted to watching this video. And also for me, what message do I need to put out there? I want to show you the card that I picked. Okay, is a picture of Saint Joan of Arc, and it says, you're a leader. Isn't that what I just got through saying to you, that I was saying to myself that I was struggling with yesterday and today? I know I'm struggling with how can I want to put myself out there as this advisor, as this person, this transition of this healer, this person who can help with transitions and healing and spirituality and teaching all these things. And I have this self-doubt coming in saying, this is all new to you. So many people know so much more than you. And that what the angels were saying to me through this card, and they're also want me to pass this on to you. Just because you feel like you're not enough does not mean that you're not enough. If you are called to any kind of work, then that means your spiritual guides, your angels, your higher power, your creator, whoever that is for you, is telling you, is putting that bee in your bonnet. You're a leader in this area. And your ego wants to come in and say, nope, that's not me. People aren't going to listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to start from the bottom. And this is a reminder that you are divinely guided. If you have an itch to do something, then you are divinely guided to do it. And another mentor of mine had always said to me, God does not choose the equipped. God equips the chosen. So I want you to understand that when you have an ache to do something in your heart or a drive, you can do it. Put aside those things in your head that say other people already do this, or nobody's going to pay me to do it, or I don't know enough, or how am I going to make a business doing this? There's too many people already doing it. Who's going to choose me? I want you to understand that if you have an internal drive to do something, that is your intuition. Those are your guides telling you that you are chosen to do that type of work, and go for it. So I want you to remember the card that came up for today. By the way, there's 44 cards in this deck. Okay, this is the only one that talks about being a leader. And of course, it's the one that comes up today. Okay, so I want you to understand the lesson that I had to learn today, and the lesson that I was asked to send down to you for your highest and best good. If you have any questions, you want to comment on this post, I would be grateful if you could just at least show me that you're listening. That would really bless me and help give me some energy and help other people to understand. You can also connect with me. My email address is Beck, B-E-C-C Nelson, at hopecounselingri.com, or you can subscribe to these YouTube channels by hitting the bell on top of this page. Thanks, everybody.